Hello everybody, today we're here at Knebworth House and it's the Classic Car Show, Bank Holiday Monday, 25th of August 2025, and I'm going to give you a quick walk around. It's kind of like 2:15 here today, and it was a bit of a late arrival because it was a last minute decision to come here, so I'm just going to try and get a few video shots and some basic commentary of some of the highlights before the cars disappear for the afternoon. And here we have the Jaguar XJ220. I think they're about to pull off for the day. They're about to drive home, so I'll get a quick walk around of this. So that was quite good timing, got to hear the Jaguar XJ220 fire up. And then yeah, there's a lot to see here. The ticket price is only £14 if you book it online. And yeah, it's basically just a classic car show. The exhibitors just turn up, they park their cars in a field, and yeah, there's pretty much everything here actually. Anything that would class itself as a classic car is here. You've got everything from the 60s, the 50s, and I think the newest car that I've seen so far is probably from 2006, and if you're wondering what that was, it was a 2006 Proton. So yeah, you might think, well, that's not a classic car, but in actual fact, when was the last time you saw a 2006 Proton around the streets of the UK? So there's a nice Brabus here, SL. And I'm just going to try to show you some of the highlights. So I'll just take a walk down and we'll see what else we've got. I mean, one of the problems with these shows is that quite often the exhibitors leave early. So even though the show is advertised as being opening until 4 p.m, it's only 2:15, and I can see that one of the cars that I spotted earlier has already disappeared, which is unfortunate, and that was a Lotus Esprit, lovely violet colour, and it has now disappeared for the day. So I suppose that's one of the things that I slightly disagree with, because if you're going to have to pay money to come to the show and it's advertised to be open until 4 p.m, I would expect the cars to be here until 4 p.m, but I mean, I think a lot of them have disappeared already. But anyway, there's a 1963 Jaguar E-Type here, which is really, really nice, excellent condition. It's the coupe. So I had a quick look at that earlier, but it's in lovely condition. It's one of 2 or 3 E-Types that are here. And there's this Ford as well. And what else have we got? There's a nice TVR Cerbera down here somewhere as well. But obviously I'm just kind of walking around, give you some basic commentary, give you a feel for what goes on at this event. There's also this old style London taxi. Doing a quick walk around of that. And then there's also a Sierra RS Cosworth here, E-Reg. Probably 1987. There's an Escort RS Cosworth there as well. So we're in the area of the fast Fords. And the TVR Cerbera, which I was going to show you earlier, appears to have gone home for the day. So I need to find the next one on my list. There was a nice Volvo coupe, which I'll have a look at. Let's have a look at that. It's over here. It's got the Swedish flag on it. I can't quite remember what Volvo coupe this is, but I thought it's nice anyways. It's a lovely bronze colour. Let's have a look around it. So we've got the Volvo. There was also quite a nice Dodge Charger down here, which unfortunately has left for the day as well. But there's quite a nice Pontiac GTO here in black. It's in very good condition. And then there's this Focus, Ford Focus. It's kind of like a rally replica, V500 FMC, Ford Motor Company. So it's got a nice plate. And what else have I seen down here? Let's have a look. Another muscle car, American muscle car. It's another Jaguar E-Type. Lovely MG coupe.
Yellow car.
And I wanted to show you this Lincoln Continental. It's absolutely massive. Doesn't really get any more American than that. Huge car. I think I've seen one of these before in Azerbaijan in the basement of the museum, which is there, the Hayar Aliyev Centre or whatever it's called. Yeah, proper American car that. Some more American cars here, 1950 Cadillac, Series 62. An absolute statement of America, this. Absolutely huge. Got a nice looking car. Wouldn't fancy driving it around London. And then in amongst that you've got a TVR Tuscan. You can tell by the registration plate, MY02TUS. And then there's also, see there's a nice Shelby GT500 down there. A Plymouth Cuda, the red one there. And then you've got a Sierra RS Cosworth. You can see that. It's just the light's quite bright today. 25 degrees in August. And I was looking for a Porsche 911, a red one, but that appears to have driven off for the day as well. So let's just have a look around and see what else there is. See if I can find that Porsche. Oh yeah, there's a nice white one here, which is it's an F-Reg 1988, and it's a Targa, and it comes with the turbo body. So this is in great condition. You can see the mobile phone in the windscreen. So yeah, that was one that I wanted to have a look at. Let's see what else we've got. There was a De Tomaso Pantera down here somewhere, bright yellow, and I wanted to show you that, but I don't know if that has also disappeared. Let's have a look. May have gone for the day, see if I can find it. But in the meantime, I'll have a walk around and see what else we can see. Yeah, I think that one's gone as well. Okay, let's continue walking around. You can see there's a nice Lotus Europa over there in red that looks quite original. I didn't spot that earlier, but I'm going to go and have a look at it now. Ford Capri. And then there's another original looking red Capri there as well. It's very nice, great condition. There's a Lotus Europa S2. Very unusual looking car. And then there's a lovely 911 Targa over here as well. Let's go and have a look at that. It's got the registration LUE 911P, so quite fitting for a 911, of course. And I think this is the thing that's quite fascinating about this type of show. I mean, there's absolutely everything. There's a fairly regular looking BMW 3 Series over there, next an Alfa Romeo Classic, and then over here and amongst the the American cars, you've got this old, I can't remember what this is actually, it's an E-Reg. Oh, and it's an old Nissan Prairie. Now that is considered a classic nowadays. Let's see what else we've got. We've got a Ferrari 328 GTS here, G-Reg. Suddenly got quite busy around that Ferrari, but that is actually one of only about 2 Ferraris that I've seen today. There's a 348 over there. You can see the yellow one. And I'm just in the process of trying to find the Di Tommaso. See if I can find it. It was up here somewhere. It's a 1997 Vauxhall Nova. Really nice condition. Looks like it's been lowered. GTE seats, and it's got banded steel alloys. So I think I've found one of the Di Tommaso Pantera. This one is a GT5. It's from 1988. And the reason I wanted to show this one is because it's just not a car you see very often on the road anywhere, or even at classic car shows. They seem to be quite rare. So yeah, nice looking car. Spoiler on the back. I think I'm just going to take a walk over to look at some Aston Martins just in a second. You can see there's one here. I think this one is a DB6. Oh, there's the 2006 Proton that I was talking about. It's a Proton Impian GSX. So there you go. Proton next to an Aston Martin DB6. That's the variety of cars that we've got here today. Don't know if you're able to see just how genuine the leather looked on that Aston Martin there. Doesn't look like it's been restored. And then this unusual looking car here, I didn't have a look at it earlier. Just gonna have a find out what this is. Unfortunately, I don't know what that is, so let's find out what it says on the back. Still don't know what it is. So yeah, right, I'm going to take a wander over to some Aston Martins. Before I get there, you can see that there's the Mini Owners Club. So if you like your classic Minis, there's quite a few of them here. There's some MGs over there. I think there's the MG Owners Club over on the right. Got the classic minis here. Let's have a look at some of the Aston Martins. And you've got more MGs. Got an Aston Martin Rapide there. Didn't see many of them. Is it an Aston Martin Rapide? No, it's not. Well, yes, it is actually. For a second, I thought it was something else, but yes, it is an Aston Martin Rapide. And then the one that caught my eye was this Aston Martin Volante. There's a lot of people around it at the moment, so let's go around the other side. See on the bonnet it says Super Leggera.
Discovery.
And then if you have a look over here, we've even got a section of Ford Granadas. You can see that there's an E-Reg one there. A lot of people might be thinking, well, if you're not a car enthusiast, you might just take one look at that and think, what on earth is that doing there? But when was the last time you saw one of them out on the road, E-Reg? So you've got everything from the 1980s Granadas to those from the 1970s and early 1980s as well. And this one appears to be a stretched Granada. And then this white one here, let's have a look at this. It's an Estate. It's on a, looks to be on a B-Reg. This actually looks like quite a big car, even by today's standards. And that L-Reg Granada looks like it's getting some work done to it. Needs some paint on that rear boot, or trunk as they call it in America. And I'd say that's a very quick walk around. Yeah, I've never been in Knebworth House. If you do buy the ticket for this event, you get access to the gardens as well. So I might take a walk around the gardens. And then if you didn't know as well, Knebworth House is famous in popular culture during the Britpop era, because this is where they held the 1996 Oasis concert. A lot of people would argue that when Oasis played at Knebworth Park, that was them at the peak of their career. They also played at Loch Lomond in 1996 as well. But yeah, I think from 97 Britpop started to decline. But anyway, that's a different story. This was Knebworth Park. I mean, for £14, I mean, there's a lot here to see. It's a good show, there's a huge amount of variety. If you get a nice day like it is today, and you're not too far from London or anywhere else in the country, it doesn't take too long to get here. Yeah, it's not bad for £14. So see you on the next one.